Hi there, I am training facilitator for formal education, Mrs. Andrea Ray Miller, with a presentation on how students should successfully complete their City and Guilds EBC 8959 final assessments. The aim of this presentation is to provide you with clarity on the completion of both tasks, Task 1 and Task 2. The objective of this session is to provide you with practical guidance and motivation and an overview of the materials available to you. Students, you must successfully complete both tasks to provide evidence of your ability to apply what you have learned in EBC 8959. As it relates to Task 1, you're given the annotated agenda from a board meeting attended by Mr. Treadway, your boss. For this question, you are listed as his personal assistant, and you are now required to use this annotated agenda to write up the minutes of the meeting. Please remember that the agenda is a list of items that were discussed at the meeting. Just in case you forgot, minutes are always written in past tense and should be clear and concise. Remember to use active or specific phrases, such as members agreed, the chairman requested, the members resolved, the members suggested, etc. Now we're going to review an exemplar sample minutes that was taken from the folder of one of your classmates. You all have produced exemplar minutes, but I chose this one. You can review other materials on the web. As you can see from this minutes, the time, place, and date was listed, followed by those members present, those members absent with and without apology, members in attendance such as Mr. Isaiah, who's a patron, then the agenda with 6 points. Each of these 6 points form a heading and were elaborated on with authenticity. The last item was the adjournment. This must be stated, followed by the person who wrote the minutes and also the person who confirmed their title and a date. Following on to Task 2, the same agenda should be used. Inside this agenda, there's a heading known as correspondence at point 5, which stated that Mr. Treadway should reply to a letter received from Ms. Denise van Gelder, President of Jewelers Guild of Holland, to reassure her of the security arrangements as was discussed at the meeting. You are summoned to draft this letter in preparation for Mr. Treadway's signature. Please remember all information regarding the security arrangements are listed at point 4 with the heading Security. Here are some tips for your letter writing. Let's look at them in detail on another slide. A sample letter will show such information. Your contact information should be listed, the date you wrote the letter, the contact information for the person or the company you're writing to, the greeting, in this case, Miss Denise, as it was stated as she was referred to as her, then the body of the letter, which consists of 3 paragraphs that we'll look at in more detail on our next slide. The first paragraph should contain an introduction. The second paragraph should have the specific details. And the last paragraph should restate the reason you were writing and should thank the reader. In terms of your assignment, the body of your paragraph could start off with any of these statements. Your first paragraph could start off with, I'm writing to reply to your letter asking you for information about the security arrangements. Your second paragraph could start off with, I'm pleased to inform you that. Your last paragraph could end with, please do not hesitate to contact me if you require any further assistance. Feel free to use any of these statements. Now, let's watch a video on formal or business letter writing. There are other materials at the end, but each time you write a piece of your assignment, please check the mark scheme found at the end of your task to ensure your completed assignment contains all the elements as listed. You must do this in order to secure adequate or full marks. Now ends the presentation. If you have any questions, you may raise your hand.